just don't have time to get to the gym. This is such an easy way to incorporate, and there's 8 different levels, so easy to difficult, whatever fitness level you are at with the Cubii. So we'd love to hear from you. If you have a Cubii, if you're part of the Cubii community, we have our storylines open. Call us throughout this hour. What we have for you today is the Cubii Junior. It's a compact seated elliptical with a monitor that's going to show you calories burned, how long you've been on it, the distance you've actually done, the number of strides. It's got 8 resistance levels. It takes only 4 screws to put it together, and even comes with a screwdriver, so it's really, really easy. And we have sold over 200,000 of these on QVC. We're down to 1 color remaining. It's been so popular, and we have a great price on it for you today. The color is the turquoise, and you're getting it for 5 payments of $42 with free shipping. So that saves you over $20 right there. Also, you get the Cubii workout mat included, so the Cubii doesn't have to sit right on your hardwood floor or your tile or whatever, or your carpet. You can set it on top of the mat if you want to. If purchased separately, $278 for all of that. Our sale price is just about $68 less at $209.98. You also get 5 easy payments of $42, as I mentioned. So give us a call. This is a customer favorite. We have over 475 5-star reviews on this Cubii. So again, if you have one, call us. Pam, our lovely model, who I often work with on Denim & Company, is here. She's going to be joining us today. And we're going to be joined by the amazing Carrie Whiteman right now. Good morning, Carrie. Happy holiday weekend. It's so nice to see you.
Happy Memorial Day weekend, Carolyn. I'm so excited to be here with you today, because I was watching you yesterday with Denim & Company.
Yeah, and I'm wearing it right now. It's like I can't get away from it. I love my Denim & Co. But listen, let me give Carrie a proper introduction. So not only is she an All-American lacrosse player in her previous life, actually not that long ago, she is also, for the last 23 years, a very celebrated fitness instructor. And I hear you've recently designed a new line of fitness wear for us here at QVC as well, which is super exciting. So
I launched on Friday, yes.
Well, you are such an amazing part of our family. So you can look at Carrie's fitness gear on QVC.com. But let's talk about the Cubii. What is this thing?
So the Cubii, we launched on QVC about 3.5 years ago. And Carolyn, since then, so many folks have picked up a Cubii. I think you said over 200,000.
Yeah.
But this is the Cubii community now on Facebook, free classes with Deb and Rob and Lee and Rob and Danelle and Thomas and all of these folks that are working out with me and a couple other trainers every week, 30 minutes a day. And what we're doing is we're coming together virtually, yet we feel like we're actually becoming a family too, because we're working out. I'm leading the class, the fitness instructor. I've got tunes going. I'm sitting, I'm pedaling. And guess what we're also doing? We're adding in maybe the upper body.
Yeah.
We're adding in stretching while we're sitting and pedaling. We're adding in breathing and yoga. So it's been a lot of fun for folks to realize at any age, you can be sitting, but being active and sitting and actually working your entire body. So it's been a fantastic experience, but active sitting is not going anywhere. So that's why I continue to say, let's do it. Let's talk the muscles and really talk about the body, what it's doing when it's using the Cubii. So Carolyn, here you are at your laptop, probably every day like myself.
Yeah.
Sitting, and you're now targeting your core. So you're working your stomach muscles, and then it's going to help strengthen those hip flexors that get really tight when we're sitting. It's also going to work your glutes, your buttocks. Those are the sleepy muscles that are being activated. It's traveling down into your thigh muscles, the big muscles with your glutes and your calves while you're pedaling with the Cubii. But now, Carolyn, let's talk about some of the results.
Yeah.
This is what's so exciting.
Wow.
I mean, when you see Eileen right here, I worked with her, and in 10 weeks, she lost 20 pounds. She sits for 12 hours a day. She's a lawyer, and she did pedal with the Cubii 40 minutes, 5 days a week at a low-calorie diet. And you can see on the side profile, she has lost 20 pounds.
That's
and she's
amazing.
kept it off, and she's really doing well. But it's the energy. She really feels great about the weight loss, but she also loves that she feels more energized. And that's created another way for her to do more outside of just when she's at work. She'll even add in walking her dog and trying to do more activities. Here's the same thing, Carolyn, with Jewel. Jewel She lost 10 pounds in 10 weeks. Now, Jules' smile says it all.
I know.
She also
Well,
said,
look how amazing
yeah.
she looks. Oh my gosh. Wow. And she did it for 30
So
minutes a day. So, Carrie, you can do this for 20 or 30 or 40 minutes, whatever you want. It's not like you have to sit on it and pedal all day, although you might want to because it's just so much better than just sitting there. And you might think
right.
looking at these tapes, these videos, or looking at us live, well, how much is that actually doing? I'll tell you something. You'll feel your heart speed up. You'll feel the muscles in your legs and your knees start to feel better and like they're actually doing something because you guys, if you don't use it, you will lose it. And that's not just a cliche. You'll lose your balance. As you're getting older, if you've got something, maybe you've got a bad back like my husband and you can't do, he used to be a runner and he can't do that anymore. He can't even walk on a treadmill right now, but he can do this
Mm.
because there's nothing wrong with his legs. He just has so much back
It's
pain when he tries to do a lot of walking. Maybe you're somebody who you don't have as much mobility as you used to, and it's difficult for you to even do something like walk around the block. This is such a great thing because, Carrie, I read that just doing this for 20 minutes, you expend almost 85% more energy than just sitting and doing nothing, which is amazing.
it's a great study that was looking at sitting with the QB versus standing with the standing desk. And Carolyn, I've done the standing with the standing desk, and as an active woman,
Yeah.
I can tell you it feels like I'm waiting in line at a Disney resort trying to get on a ride.
Right.
It's so hard on the back, and I just can't do it. So when you look at that study, and we'll bring it up again, it really talks to the energy that we're all looking for. Maybe it's mid-morning and maybe it's mid-afternoon, or maybe it's both. Some days it is. But you can actually, and this is where science will always go back to diet and exercise, starting off with diet and exercise. Please check with your doctor always, but they will start off with,
Yeah.
how is your exercise routine?
Right.
What is your nutrition looking like? And when you combine them a little bit at a time, every day it adds up, but it's the baby steps. So the QB really can get all beginners started. And or if you slipped away from exercise, maybe it's been a decade, maybe it's been a few months, but it really helps you get that movement in the leg. It also helps with the stomach.
Yeah.
And you're able to activate a lot of muscles while we're doing this conversation, while we're talking together as girlfriends.
Yeah. I mean, and you'll feel it. It's not like you're sitting here doing nothing, but think of how much time you sit, even if you're not somebody who has to sit. Maybe you're somebody who just, you spend a lot of time, maybe more time in the past year than ever, sitting at home doing stuff. Maybe even when you're taking a break, like when I get home from work, I'm on my feet a lot at work, as many people are, but you see me standing in front of you on TV for maybe 2-3 hours. But before that, I'm doing a lot of walking around. I'm on my feet a lot. Then I go home and I've got lots of dogs and they all want to go out and play and take walks. So it's not that I'm not an active person, but I feel like sometimes when I sit to watch, even like maybe binge watch a couple of my favorite shows, I could be doing something other than just sitting there.
Right.
So whether you're watching TV or knitting or working at your desk or whatever you're doing, you could be exercising and at any level that suits you because there are 8 resistance levels on here. So let's talk about the value again. We have a really great price for you today. Normally you'd spend $249 for the Cubii Junior. Then we're including that $29 workout mat. So altogether this is a $278 value. Our sale price is less than $210. So we're talking about $68 or so saved. 5 easy payments of $42. Plus let's add to that $68 savings another $20 and change for free shipping. So now we're talking about $88, $89 that you've saved by getting it here from QVC, which is awesome.
Really nice. Wow.
Okay, so take us on a tour of this and what happens when I get it out of the box? I know there's a couple easy assembly things. So how does it work?
So when you take it out of the box, I actually took off 2 pedals from my other QB that my daughter uses. The pedals, that's all you have to add. So there are 4 screws. So on each side, you'll see there's 2 screws that go on each. You have a screwdriver, Carolyn, that comes with it, which is really handy because I can always use a screwdriver. And then you also have these nice little wheel stoppers in case you want to put it under your desk chair. So now you're all ready to go. It takes less than 2 minutes. And you start this way. Everybody take a seat at your favorite chair or your desk chair.
Okay.
You're going to place your feet right on the pedals, Carolyn. And guess what? Off we go. So
Wow, that's
when you
so
say off we
easy.
go, that's the
Super
learning
easy.
curve. So as a trainer, I can say, oh, this makes me so happy because it brings this smile to my face that when they even look down, now you see this display right in the middle that's going to look at your calories.
Yeah.
It's going to look at your time, your strides, your speed, and your distance. So that Carrie saying, come on, Carolyn, let's go a little faster. Right now, let's pick up our pace. And then I'll say, let's slow it down. This is called active rest. This is active rest, everybody. Now, also, we have the dial. So the dial, this is not motorized. So when you add the resistance, and I can just turn it around, and you can see when I pick this up, it has real girth to it. So it's very durable. It's very well made. But there's a handle here, so you can take it on the road with you this summer. Carolyn, it sounds silly, but I don't go anywhere without my Cubii if I'm taking a road trip. I will bring my Cubii everywhere with me. And it's just because I love the fact that I can move. I also get other folks moving. My passion is to help everybody move more, and including myself and my daughter. So now I've got my resistance levels 1 through 8, and you can bump it all the way up to level 8. And I'll show you what it looks like when I start to pedal. But I want everyone to know, during these Cubii classes, I've said to everybody, just stay at level 1 until you see it grow with you. This isn't going anywhere. This is my Cubii from 3.5 years ago. This guy's staying with me forever. And so I take this handle down, and then I place it on the mat, and I place it right there, and I can look at my strides, which I'm doing for this entire hour, to see how many strides I'm going to get in.
Right.
You can go backwards, Carolyn. When you go backwards, you're going to work muscles in the back of your thighs a little bit more,
like that.
which of course,
So I'm going back.
very nice.
And at first it's like, wait a minute, brain, you want to go the other way. But yeah, it's really easy once you get going to go backwards, and then you can switch to go forward. I'm on like level 4 right now. I'm usually at home on like about level 6, but again, you have 8 levels. And I did buy this last year for my husband, but then I started using it too. And I absolutely love the fact that you can always be doing something. And especially if you are someone that has to walk with a cane, or you have mobility issues, you can't walk very well anymore. This is something you can do. You can sit, you can pedal, and it's not hard. You can start at level 1, like Carrie said. If that's too easy, you can move up to level 2. If you are a senior who has, like my dad had heart surgery a couple years ago. He's a very fit 88, but he was going to the gym all the time pre-COVID, and he, spent a year of not being able to go. And so I sent them a Cubii and a treadmill so that they can, and my mom gets on them too, and now they can exercise at home. So maybe some of you, now things are reopening, you still don't feel comfortable going back to the gym or whatever. This is something you can do at home, and it's at a great sale price today. So why not? It's under $210. You're saving about $68, plus free shipping saves you another 20 and change. So it's a nice little chunk saved, and what's really going to be saved is your health, because you don't want to let those muscles deteriorate, your legs get weak, you start to lose your balance. This is something that you can prevent from happening, and it's just not a huge step to take, right, Carrie?
It's not a huge step. Matter of fact, I say baby steps. We have to start somewhere, and many folks get overwhelmed. And I work with you all about how to get started again. And many times it's, I have to go to the gym. No, you don't. There's my dog, Sunny.
So cute.
Many times it's, I have to get together with people, or I need to hire a trainer. No, you don't. So the Cubii has been a great way for folks to really get jump started. But let me show you. My father, who is 87 years old. All right. My dad is 87, and I think going on like 67. The guy does not age, Carolyn. And my mother is a whippersnapper. And so she is like, come on, honey, let's go. So he's had knee issues. And during this time, not being able to go and walk as much as he wanted, and he used to go to the gym, he really started to feel it in his legs. Like you just said,
Yeah.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yep.
So the Cubii got to the house in Virginia, and my dad started using it, and immediately he started feeling the mobility in his leg. He felt the strength back in his legs. He's about 6 foot, big guy. And he said, this is terrific. Now, of course, I want to say, Carolyn, my mother gets him walking too. So they do about 2 miles each day. But the best part is they really do have a commitment to each other. So if you have a buddy, if you have your significant other, if you have a friend